Mike and I are gonna go out into this forest and hide the eggs. And then we will let the children loose and the chaos will erupt. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I expect that you will act all in good fun, but also a little bit of chivalry.
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Knorpp and South. It's 8:30 at night and we just got back from a date. I've been putting off cleaning up the art room. I told you guys I made a huge mess when we were making all of our Easter decor and our decorations, and I never cleaned it up. But now Elijah and Esther are coming into town for Easter, and Esther stays in Pearl's room, but Elijah stays in the art room. And it's very messy. So we've got to turn this closed down shop for the crafts and get it ready for him to stay in here in this evening. So Jude's gonna help me, I guess. Thanks, Jude. And we're gonna get to work. That really came together. So happy to have a house that can have a room that transforms like this, because Pearl and Jude and I and Eve are always in it, using it. I love this table. It's a school table that I got. It has gum all over the bottom. I love it. Well, we got the gum off, but here's my current painting I've been not working on. I wanted to do something kind of like a dollhouse with a fantastical background. And all I've done is the library and entry, and I haven't even finished those rooms, but I'll get there eventually. All right, thanks, Jude, for all your help. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing, we've kind of gotten too old a family to do an Easter egg hunt. I know probably some of you are still doing it with older kids, but when I was in elementary school, the school fair would always have confetti eggs, and you would buy them as like a fundraiser, and they were so fun. But then they stopped having them because the confetti made a mess, and probably somebody got hit in the head and cried. But hold on, I'll mention to them.
Oh, that's
3 in here so far?
But
Okay, my turn.
we decided we would do that, but we would fill it not with confetti, but with bird seeds.
bird seed. Okay.
So tomorrow Mike and I we'll take you along. It'll be in this video, I bet.
Okay.
We're going to hide the eggs in the woods behind our house. And then the kids will have to go out there. And we've decided, real time, no Easter egg baskets. Just when they find the eggs, they can start throwing them at each other.
Hey, what? Yes.
It's all natural.
I love that game.
Biodegradable.
Yeah.
Get one.
And the birds will love it. I think we're going to do 3 dozen. We're keeping the eggs, and I'm going to make food with them. Quiches and
You're
German
gonna make
pancakes.
food with these eggs?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Look
why
at
we're recording how many are in there, so that I...
Yeah, you know.
Okay, you put one in there, right, Jude? I want to make some goodies, though. You keep working on that.
I want you to do that, too.
I'm going to bake some muffins.
Oh, there they are.
Who goes there?
Making noise, as usual. Oh. Mom had lost that back. Way back when.
That's the reason we came out.
Yeah, you can leave now.
My tampon back! Yay! All right, it's the next day, and haircuts are commencing because we got our Aveda graduate here, our hair artist, and we've got all the eggs almost ready to go. And I'm wearing pants, even though I don't usually. I'm doing a year in dresses. And after lunch, Mike and I are gonna go out into this forest and hide the eggs. And then we will let the children loose, and the chaos will erupt. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Okay, we got the eggs. So we're gonna head down through the basement into the woods behind our house. Pretty, look at all these ferns. Look how pretty it is.
Very pretty out here. We have all these woods to hide eggs in.
I think we're just gonna stay in this general area though.
Yeah, it's a little crazy here. Asher used to have a structure here that he took apart, so. That's good though. It keeps them on their toes, you know, literally, so they don't trip.
Or on their nose.
How many people are gonna get hurt? Are you feeling as overwhelmed as I am about this task right now?
It's a little. Could you move some of these logs, like stack
Just
them,
so there's like a more of a.
so they can run around?
Sure. Yeah.
Find a leg.
Find a good spot for it.
Right here. Little cave. Okay.
Right down there.
And they're not bringing baskets, so they will have to just gather them in their shirt or you throw them. That was actually kind of my motivation in saying no baskets. Now we'll go up and get the kids, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody's got bug spray on, which they will need. And it's time to head down. Let's go. Are you so excited, Jude?
I don't care.
Probably the most treacherous part of the day is just getting to the woods. It's like the 7 dwarves right now. Hi ho!
There are no eggs on that side of the creek. Okay? I've already found like 5. I know. They're not all completely hidden. They only go as far as like there's that tree that's kind of
By the the tree that's by
going up over the creek. It's like
that bigger tree over there by the creek.
growing to the right.
I'm not going to limit how many eggs you get, but try not to be like cruel and stealing all the eggs that because there's some that are higher.
For those people who can't see them.
For those who are higher on the planet, don't take the ones maybe that are like super easy to grab, because one girl in particular, but once you get it, you could throw it at people or you could smash it on them. Smashing's even funner because throwing might not do much. You really want to smash the egg on them. I expect that you will act all in good fun, but also a little bit of chivalry. On your marks. Get set. Go. Okay, who are you going to smash it on? Maybe, I don't know. Who are you going to smash it on? Well, I just got a lot of eggs, though. Ah! You got an egg smashed on your back. Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! Eggs are flying. Ah!
Ow! You can't reuse it.
Hey, this!
Yeah, you threw a bunch of them.
Oh, dude, get it! Asher has 2 eggs he just found. Esther! How was it?
good.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Eve's unimpressed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wait.
2, 1, go.
Okay.
Okay, that was fun. And now it's time for me to go get started on the pizza. If you haven't seen it, I have a pizza that I make for the family. I'll put a link down below, but it's quite popular and I make it every Saturday.
How goes the pizza so far, Megan?
Great. When you made the dough and it's ready to go, you put
You made the dough and it's ready to
you
go.
layer a low moisture mozzarella
Mm-hmm.
on the bottom, put the sauce on top of that, then the pepperoni, then more fresh mozzarella and some Romano cheese, and then you scratch your nose, and then you put it in the oven. It's lots of olive oil, so it's more like it's frying in the pan. It's a delicious pizza.
It's the best pizza, actually.
But I don't eat it, and neither does Eve. And we tried gluten-free pizza, but that made us feel kind of sick and gassy and stuff. So tonight I'm just making 2 dinners. I'm making some chicken and some salad and some rice for us to eat.
Okay. If everyone's wondering what Peter and Esther are up to over here, Esther's studying how to build with stone.
Mm-hmm.
Good information. He's interested in learning about that. So what is this book you got here?
I
think Mom and I got this book a while back, didn't we?
Yeah.
Man, how did that work out so well? Asher got interested in building with stone, and we happen to already have this book that we bought once upon a time.
reading about insulation with stone. Because apparently stone, 3 feet of stone, does not insulate nearly as well as just a
Regular.
normal house. So I was
Yeah.
thinking about how you can insulate and keep moisture out.
And then Peter.
I'm preparing for a D&D game I have tonight with some friends.
Uh-huh. Okay. The girls have gone to Target looking for makeup, apparently. Pearl needs some more makeup. She's involved in a performance at church tomorrow. That might be
Probably why she
part of the
wanted
motivation.
So much. Yeah. I was like, it's gonna be really busy. You don't need to go today, but
She's playing flute as part of a choir performance
It's
at
Easter.
church for Easter. So that's fun. Finishing touch.
this is a pizza that I make every week, but we make 2 huge ones, and that like everybody comes to expect it because they will eat it for the couple days afterwards for their lunches.
Oh yeah, it's so good. This is the best leftovers. We didn't show it, but the pizza got pulled out. It's all cut and ready to go. Isn't that beautiful? Man, it's great pizza.
Eve and I are having like a pad thai, but made with just vegetables
Yes.
over some rice with some chicken. I marinated in like a, I don't know, soy sauce sort of thing, sesame oil.
Okay.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Are you?
I'm excited about it. So
Are
is
you?
Eve. Yes.
What if I could have your help with something?
Alabama, Arkansas.
I was talking to Mom.
Oh, what?
Are you going to be busy tonight?
Well, you mean in the next little bit?
Like before the D&D game? We're going to go down the set, figure out.
Lost it in the trash.
It's not super important.
Hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate. I'm just kidding.
Keep going.
Trying to fill in all the cracks of my lacking calories with milk. That's working pretty well. Well, I shouldn't grab all the corners. I'll let somebody else have a corner. Lactic acid. Wait, no, lactic acid is what.
So the boys are getting set up. They are right now upstairs looking for curtains to hang right here. And then everybody 18 and older is going for a little walk in a historic town near here. So let's go. So we've got all the adults in the car. We got chewing gum. And we're going to Old Salem. We've never gone before just to walk around as the sun sets. So
Hold up.
this is a total
We got our bone.
It's a total old person activity. But when you have kids and influence them, you can make them like the things you like. So Elijah actually suggested this, and I'm all for it.
Just arrived at the little place Elijah suggested, coming to Old Salem, which is Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
It's founded in 1770s or something.
It's really cute. Look at this.
It's adorable.
You got these cute little...
It's like Williamsburg, but
buildings.
smaller and freer.
You're right, it's free. So we're gonna walk. It's a beautiful evening. It's nice and quiet.
Except for those sirens.
Temperature is good, except for the sirens. Gonna walk around. Oh. 7:45, I guess. Look at this. This is super cute.
Look at the doorknob.
Let me see. It's a little hand. What is it holding?
Look, it still has his original knocker.
Wow. Does anyone live in there?
Ghosts.
Oh.
Whoa, Papa. No. Yep.
The J. Bloom House. Someone's house. That's someone's house. Somebody lives there. That's a private residence.
Let's see. Look at it. It's so cute.
And this too. Look at their driveway. Their pea gravel driveway.
Uh-huh.
Every once in a while in the United States, we have little pockets that look like Europe.
This is one of them. This is a cute little
it
house.
Looks like Europe, but it's also very American.
Very American.
Yeah, like the trees and the fact that things are a little spread out.
Megan's loving it. All right, it's now the next day. It's actually Easter. Elijah and Esther have already left. We totally forgot to record.
Yeah, we're
So-
terrible sometimes. We had our Easter dinner. We had herbed mashed potatoes and lamb and ham and
Rolls.
peas and rolls and a beautiful cake and brownies, and we didn't record one bit of it.
Yep.
But we just finished our Easter Advent calendar that we did, which the eggs and we finally lit the candles.
They look closer to the TV than they really are, by the way, that's on this video. We finished it up.
It was really nice.
Yeah, it
and
was
we're
nice.
just going to keep adding more and more stuff to our Holy Week each year. We've already decided some new things we'll add next year, but it was I'm really close to the camera, but it was really nice to spend the whole week and add that tradition, and it was a real blessing to do it, and I think we all enjoyed it. And I was a little stressed, like how will it feel and how will it come together, and we have somebody that just rang the doorbell, but it was great. All right, so that's as far as we made it in recording over Easter weekend. Like I said, it was really nice. I totally recommend that if you celebrate Easter, you create traditions, if you don't have them already, where you get to do something physical every day in the week leading up to Easter or some Holy Week. That was a big blessing to me as an individual and us as a family, just to keep our minds in it. Sometimes the worst part of a holiday is when you feel like you can't even tell that it's a holiday. You're like, oh, I can't even feel it because we've been so rushed. And so it really helped prepare me emotionally, mentally, and spiritually for Easter Sunday. And that was really nice. And like I said, we've already got some other things planned. It was so nice that Elijah and Esther could come home and that they're so close. I don't know, as my kids get older, how often they'll be able to come home for holidays, but I definitely appreciate when they're close and they can. And then our friends came to drop something off, and they brought some treats from Brazil. So then we were tasting those, and we gave them some of our Easter cake, and then we totally forgot to check in with you guys again. But it was a great weekend. It was definitely my best Easter yet, and I am excited about the things that we learned and the new traditions we're gonna put in. And so that was a blessing to me and the family. Now, if you're still here, it's good. It's by design that I waited till the end of this video to talk about something new we're gonna do on the channel, because I wanted it to be specifically for those of you who are kind of our old friends and people who are truly fans and supporters of Knorpp and South. So for years, Mike and I have been deliberating on some way to create a tighter knit community within the Knorpp and South community. So often we are truly pulled as we are making videos and making titles for videos and describing videos between talking to YouTube at large, and who knows if you've ever seen a video of ours, and then talking to our old friends and creating content for them. And it is absolutely that plays a huge role in me getting kind of overwhelmed and not knowing how to move forward on the channel. As you guys saw, if you were following on our community page, that I said I was in a YouTube funk and asked for ideas of videos you would like. And it was actually that post in particular that finally lit a fire under me to figure out this Knorpp and South community and a way that we could have memberships and things along those lines. In the past, when we thought about it, it was always something that would take us off platform, which we didn't really want to do. We weren't really ever happy with those platforms, and it was never very clear to us how we would do that and be able to support both. But YouTube has memberships now. And after that experience, and after making the video that you guys requested about where I'm at in my life as a mom and in the changing season that I'm in, just really made me want to figure it out. First of all, because it was very helpful for me to hear from all of you and to have your input and to have your friendship, honestly. And then also I heard from so many of you that it was really helpful for you. And I was getting messages about how nice it would be to have a community of women where we could talk about these things, about womanhood and motherhood and the phase of life we find ourselves in. And just to know that we're a little bit more like-minded, but could also bring different things to the table. And I feel the same way. I'm like, yes, I would love this. Women need women. And so we decided that we would go ahead and figure out, go in, look at YouTube memberships and what they mean and how we could use them on the channel. And so this is what we've decided to do. First of all, we never wanted to take what our normal content was and just like throw it behind a paywall. That didn't really ever make sense to us. And so what we've decided to do is create tiers of different things and offering more things. First of all, if you don't want to do anything, we're totally fine with that. We understand that. And as always, we're just happy to have you here, to have your love and support for so many years. It's a wild adventure that you've given us in that. But if you wanted to be a little bit more a part of it and you wanted to be a bigger supporter of the channel, which is truly very helpful, especially as Mike is in pilot training, we decided to create just a basic tier called Glad to Be Here for $2.99 a month that just says, hey, I'm part of the community. You will get access to a more private community page where we can talk amongst each other. You can give us input and things along those lines. But one of the fun things that YouTube has done, even if you just don't even want to be a part of that, is these little loyalty badges that will go next to your name when you make comments. And they will tell us and signal to us quickly like, hey, this is a member. And sometimes it's happy that we get so many comments, but it can also be a little overwhelming. And so it signals to us right away like, hey, this is a friend. This is somebody who's pretty big supporter of the channel. So, and also those little badges will change as you stick around longer as a member, which is really nice, and happy to see that and to know like, wow, they're somebody that's really been here for the long haul. They also, in that tier, YouTube wouldn't let us not do this. So we'll see, maybe that is gonna be fun, but we had to create distinct emojis just for our channel. And so you can use those in the comments, and maybe it'll be fun. We can make maybe some inside jokes because you get access to more emojis the longer you do it. You will also get access to 15% off all of our merch. And also it would be helpful that we could kind of talk to each other in that community and maybe create new merch. That would be fun for everybody. And so that would just be kind of like, glad to be here, glad to be a supporter of the channel. And we really do appreciate that. But if you remember a couple years ago, Mike and I had a few months, maybe longer, where we were teaching essential oil classes on another channel called Planted with the Knorps. And the way we were doing that was through weekly live streams. And surprisingly, those ended up being really, really fun. I love essential oils. We still sell doTERRA. If you would like some oils, we'd still love to help you get some into your life because we use them every day and they're amazing. And so it was fun to teach about the oils, but what was really fun is that we had this community that grew, and it was really fun to get on week after week and form those friendships. And we started to have inside jokes and we started to get to know each other. And so we wanted to be able to have that here on the channel. So if you wanted to move up to the next level, that is called Getting to Know You, and it's $6.99 a month, where you will get access to a monthly live stream where I will be able to chat with all of you and we can talk about nothing, We can talk about anything that you guys want to. It'll be an open live stream for at least an hour where, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Maybe sometimes I'll bring things I want to talk about specifically, but I think that the funnest part is just that we get to chat and have that community amongst each other. So in addition to that live stream, you will get early access to all of our normal videos, which will be available to everyone, but you'll get a little bit of early access to some of those. You'll also get everything that's at the lower tier of the 15% off of our merchandise and the community and the badges. But you will also get updates that only you can see. And another thing is sometimes I want to make a video about something, but I feel a little bit overwhelmed as like, who wants to see this? Like, I know some of people do, but other people will be like, what is this? If they just stumble into it on YouTube. And so I feel silly and I don't make it. Like I recently on our thrifting trip, we bought a deep fryer, and I would love to show you guys a video of us using it for the first time. We haven't done it. I think we're going to tonight, but it will just be a video of us trying out our deep fryer, which I don't think I would usually release on the channel. But for this community, I will make videos that are maybe a little bit shorter, but more behind the scenes, more relaxed, less storyline, less purpose, I guess, in the video, except just to hang out and give you a little bit more behind the scenes access here in Knorpp and South. And then finally, we wanted to add one more tier, because the only drawback of doing those live streams, I loved doing them, I love getting to know people, and I love getting to become more aware of you. But what I didn't like is that you only saw my face. And so we thought we would have one more, kind of the most exclusive tier called Let's Really Talk. And that's where I really wanted to form a community of peers. It's $24.99 a month. You will be able to access the live streams, but we will have a monthly Google meetup where all of our faces are there. I can hear your voices as well as you can hear mine. And that will be somewhere where we can really all get to know each other. One of the things that has been the most gratifying and such a blessing is the times when we have been able to meet you guys as we were traveling around the world or around the country or just here in town. I've always been so flattered that you've chosen to watch our channel when you were such cool people. And I feel like, wow, there's some really amazing people that are here in the Knorpp and South community. So how special would it be if we, especially the women, this is a woman-only tier, could get together and talk and share what we're doing, our goals, our plans, our thoughts about things, and actually come to support each other and kind of mastermind. It's a group where we would have those Google meetups, we would get to know each other. In fact, when you join this tier, I will send you a little questionnaire so you can tell me a little bit more about yourself so that I recognize you and I understand where you are and what you're all about. And also in that group, I would hope that as we grow closer as a community of women, we'll be able to plan meetups, retreats of sorts, day trips. I don't know, but that will be something we can decide together and would be a huge blessing to me, and I think to some of you as well. That would be really amazing, and it may be small. We'll just have to see. I don't have any idea, but I do think the need is there, and I think it would be a really exciting thing to be a part of. And I don't know, I think it could be a really cool community. So if that is interesting to you, join at the Let's Really Talk level, and obviously you get all of the other benefits of every level below that. But if none of those things, that's totally fine. I am not a member of any channels yet, so I get it. But in case you wanted to be and you wanted to support Knorpp and South more, we would love your support in that way. And also hope that, I don't know, we'll see where it goes. We'll see what comes of this community. And if it kind of morphs into other things or rolls into other things, more exciting or bigger things, who knows? But either way, we appreciate your friendship. We appreciate your support for the last 9 years, and excited for the next 9 to come. But thanks, guys. Hope you had a happy Easter if you celebrated. I know there was a lot of other holidays being celebrated around the world, but until next time, bye.